FindYourRide.com. WNCI Columbus, your station for news, weather, and traffic.
Good morning. Here's a look at what's happening. A judge's ruling Monday extended a temporary restraining order preventing changes for the Ohio Department of Education from taking effect. A lawsuit alleges the formation of the new Department of Education and Workforce is a violation of the state's constitution. The changes include taking most of the power from the Ohio Board of Education to a director appointed by the governor. Mike DeWine says as of midnight, the Department of Education no longer exists. A New York girl who went missing during a camping trip 2 days ago has been found safe. Governor Kathy Hochul confirmed Monday 9-year-old Charlotte Cena was kidnapped and her alleged abductor is now in custody. Cena went missing Saturday night while on a camping trip with her family in upstate New York. The Supreme Court will hear arguments today on the constitutionality of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. The CFPB was formed after the Great Recession to investigate consumer complaints against financial institutions. Many Republicans oppose the Bureau because it's funded through the Federal Reserve and not through Congress. News driven by FindYourRide.com. I'm Scott Jennings.
Dave and Jimmy, every day, all of us are trying to figure out what's interesting on our iPhones or iPads. And I hate to admit it, the website that is just always interesting because I think they lie is BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed always has that title that I can't quit.
Yes.
So, due to some sexual content, parental discretion is advised.
We give you 17, we might make it that far, sex facts about celebrities.
Ooh, I'm so excited. Here we go. The Chainsmokers recently shared that they've had threesomes together with fans. So that's the two guys and a girl. And also said it's been a long time, though, since they've had a menage. Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker once got caught having sex in public. They didn't say where, but Kourtney also says Travis has a fetish for her feet. Not feet in general, just her.
Yeah, sure, just hers, I'm sure.
Special. Yeah.
I know it's so uncommon for a Kardashian to be caught in public doing stuff. Wait.
John Mayer shared that he sometimes likes to play guitar naked after having sex with someone.
Well, we all do, but I wouldn't do it in front of someone.
No, as bohemians, if you have a bohemian fantasy of your man serenading you after the loving, John, you could do a lot worse than John Mayer with a guitar.
Well, he said you should never play guitar to have sex with someone, but a little naked guitar playing after is very memorable.
That'd be romantic.
It would be nice.
Your body was a wonderland.
Yeah, exactly.
He said with a little gut hanging over, sitting Indian style on the edge of the bed.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's real.
I like seeing the way people fold up all weird when they sit up. It's cute.
You can have that fantasy, buddy.
Rachel Bilson said that she missed Bill Hader's you-know-what following their breakup because it was so huge. Yes. And
he was blessed.
Gotta have a huge one. Look at his face. Something's gotta compensate.
Everyone's equal. They just...
Yeah, I mean, God is going to give you a face like his. Give him a little extra something downstairs.
Yeah, that is nice.
Boy, he's entertaining.
I love him.
They took away from his face and put it in his privates and his sense of humor because he's outstanding.
He's like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah. Ariana Grande has also talked about the size of Pete, and she said specifically how big it was in the number of inches.
However, she is so small.
Well,
proportional to her, it probably is.
Pete responded with a joke in his stand-up saying everything is huge to her.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I believe her. I think she was trying to justify dating that doofus. Because back then, she was the first real famous person to date him.
Well, hands in the air, anyone who's seen it, she wins. She gets to say.
Yeah.
Well, also, he's tall and lanky. I wouldn't be surprised.
It's going to look big no matter what. He's a stick.
When you're the size of a mouse.
Yeah, you put a stick on a stick, it looks big.
These are sex facts about celebs. Rihanna once said that being submissive in the bedroom is really fun because she has to make so many executive decisions. When it comes to being intimate, she wants someone else to decide what happens. And then she specifically said the acts that she likes, including meek.
Getting spanked?
Yeah, and tied up.
Really?
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, how about it?
Well,
That's a lot of work. The tied up thing,
Yeah.
I never got that one. You got to really have a lot of energy to do that.
And you got to get the right implements. Where do you go? Home Depot?
Right. Yeah.
Where do you go?
I don't know. I'm sure
you go to the
online
sex
it's
store.
easy. Yeah.
You go to where?
The sex store. You get
Well, maybe they're not
handcuffs.
effective. Maybe you get them, they're kind of
They're
cheesy.
made for it.
Yeah, when I secure a woman's hands, I want them secure.
Well, that's true.
I don't want them weaseling out and going, look at both of my hands.
I think I'd be so tired by the time I tied up a girl that I'd be like, all right, I'm just going to tie you now because I don't have any energy left to do the deal now.
Make
Yeah,
a
exactly.
sandwich.
We're going to make a PB&J sandwich.
Yes. We know that Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox drink each other's blood for ritual purposes only, but also Megan's engagement ring has a band of thorns, so when she tries to take it off, the thorns dig into her finger and make her bleed.
What if you're just washing your hands and
Right?
you bump it the wrong way?
You want to do the dishes and you want to take your ring
I
off.
like Megan Kelly does the dishes.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, good point.
Her in the kitchen, first of all, and second of all, yelling up to Machine Gun, I can't do the dishes. These thorns are killing me, and I'm getting dawn all over my hand.
I'm guessing those thorns are teeny little nubs that probably don't hurt too much.
Stupid, yeah. Charlie Puth said he can't listen to music while he has sex because he analyzes the music
Right.
and it distracts him and then he can't perform.
Well, good, because I really don't want to think about Charlie.
I don't either. Next. Let's not think about Charlie.
He also
Puth having
lost
sex.
his virginity to a fan after a gig in Boston.
I bet 90% of singers have done that.
Yeah.
When they first start out.
Yeah.
Men, at least.
Chrissy Teigen and John Legend became members of the Mile High Club while on a flight to Thailand under a blanket in first class.
Wait, there's not that much room in first class.
I don't know. Can you just...
No, somebody would say, well, wait, here's what you're not taking into consideration.
Yeah.
You're picturing first class the way I am, people sitting in seats with an armrest between them. But there's also the first class where you have the pods.
She said it was not a pod. Now, could
What?
she just be saying they fooled around and not actually...
Maybe a little,
Let's keep it there.
yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's...
Here's
yeah.
an assignment. You two work it
That's
out
not
there.
Mile High Club.
You work it
All
out.
right.
Get back to me. I'll expect photos. This is David Jimmy.